Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for Wavy News 10 at midday. I'm Madison Glassman. Now, classes are canceled today for Heritage High School and Huntington Middle School, as a lot of questions remain and police try to piece together how all of this happened. And all of those gifts will go to patients and their families just in time for Valentine's Day. But we do know, as we've been reporting, that 3 people have been arrested so far. We know their names are Amon Adams, Nyquez Baker, and Devin Dorsey Jr. All right, it's time to check out what's trending this morning. One of the music industry's biggest power couples is now married. I'm just gushing over these two. Deaths from the virus have dropped below 300 a day for the first time since March of last year. The country's COVID-19 death toll stands at a little more than 600,000. Many lawmakers are calling the police response to the Capitol building breach a failure. The House Appropriations Committee has launched an investigation into why officers didn't stop violent pro-Trump rioters from entering the Capitol. And Rashad, we know many lawmakers are concerned about the fencing around the Capitol. Are there plans for it to come down soon? We just learned from investigators that one person is dead here in this crash. Effingham Street, George Washington Highway, still completely shut down. This is a live look at the scene right now. You can see one vehicle's back end pretty banged up. Turned singer-songwriter Olivia Rodrigo just wants you to be happy and healthy. If you know, you know. You ready to vax that thing up? Let me add some context to this. A popular late 90s rap song has been remixed with an important message. Take a listen. Each one of the murals artist Sam Welty's painted in Virginia Beach shares a story.
The people are where the stories are. The people is where the sacrifice is.
Morning, sir.
A new 7,000 square foot masterpiece behind the Blue Marlin Motel stands tall with a new story. One that's currently being written into the history of America and the world.
The world has not been in a situation like what we're experiencing now with the coronavirus. It's a different kind of war.
The coronavirus is reshaping lives all over the globe, but so are they. These are the faces on the front line. Welty's newest mural shares their story.
There are heroes who are taking care of people when they don't have to, and they're doing the right thing anyway. They're putting themselves on the line for the rest of us, and this is for them. Among
the doctors, nurses, grocery store workers, and first responders, you'll find a quote from the beloved TV icon Mr. Rogers, one that instantly reminded Welty of the people he's painting.
He would ask his mother about all these horrible things happening on the news, and she said this to him: look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.
Even in the midst of unprecedented chaos.
This mural really is about making sure that we know, they know, that we appreciate them, that we acknowledge their sacrifice, the danger that they're in.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. But this mural is saying 2. Thank you. In Virginia Beach, Madison Glassman, 10 on your. VDOT crews are expected to wrap up a $19.2 million project next year, converting HOV lanes on I-64 to express lanes. Officials have a stern warning for drivers, though. In order for the express lane system to work, every driver needs to follow the rules during operating hours. They're hoping to catch offenders using new roadside camera technology. Miles of backups, another Monday morning in Hampton Roads. Picture this, you're riding solo on I-64. You cruise into the express lane in pursuit of a fast and free commute.
In order to utilize the express lanes, you have to have an Easy Pass transponder.
Your Easy Pass has the carpool option set to on, but it's just you in the car. You continue on your way, bypassing bumper-to-bumper traffic. Not so fast.
First of all, it's illegal.
Smile, you're on camera, or you will be in the near future. New high-tech roadside cameras are set to be installed on the I-64 express lanes. They will count how many people are in the car and compare that to what mode your Easy Pass is set to.
We're going to use an educational approach first, where they'll get a notification saying, let me make sure you understand how to use the technology, the flex transponder, and only declare HOV status when you are in that mode.
Repeat offenders, get ready to pay up.
You are probably going to get charged the toll rather than the toll-free ride that you were expecting.
The camera technology is expected to roll out in late 2022. That's when VDOT crews are expected to wrap up a $19.2 million project converting HOV lanes on I-64 to express lanes in Chesapeake.
Currently, we just have segment 1 that goes from 264 to 564, and we're shooting for 2022 to have an additional 10 miles open, and that'll be from Bowers Hill to 264.
Taking you for a drive up I-95, headed to Northern Virginia. That's where you'll already find some of these roadside cameras in use. Mike McGurk, spokesperson for Transurban, the camera operating company in Nova.
If you use that Easy Pass Flex correctly, you make sure it's set to the right mode before you hop on these 495 express lanes here, you have nothing to worry about.
Transurban's records show thousands of people are not.
Since we first launched this pilot program and after our recent expansion a couple months ago, adding new sites to other parts along the network, we've sent a little over 9,000 emails to drivers.
The message from VDOT: follow the rules so all drivers don't have to pay for the consequences.
If they don't, then what they're doing is they're putting the burden of the toll amount actually on the folks who are following the rules.
You might be wondering what the money collected from the tolls will be used for. VDOT says it'll go towards toll operations and maintenance. I also asked VDOT about privacy concerns. They say your faces will be blurred and they won't store photos unless they have a reason to do so. To read more about that and the project as a whole, just go to wavy.com. I'm Madison Glassman, 10 on your side.